It's a garage sale pickup time. Let me hold the cameraman.
Yes! Well, not quite, Mario. Not quite. Oh my god. Hold it, Mario. Hold it. It's an aberration. It's an aberration that this is Montana in March. I don't know, that's probably going to be too bright, but that's just it. It's bright. There's no white. There's no snow on the ground. It is sunny and in the 60s. My window is open. It's March in Montana. That doesn't make any sense. That's why I say this is an aberration. It is not garage sale season yet. But it's been warm most of the week. The last 2 days were absolutely gorgeous, even better than today. So people held some garage sales, and I decided to go. And boy, am I glad I did. I'm glad I didn't just take a look at Craigslist last night and go, there's only a couple in town, and a couple in town that's a 10-minute drive away. I'll just stay in bed. I'll sleep in a little bit. I won't find anything. I love garage selling. So much fun. Let's get to what I found today. Actually, let's get to what I found last week. And then I'll get into the stuff I picked up at garage selling today. First of all, this came in the mail a couple days ago. That is the Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack that you got from Club Nintendo for not buying their games. They gave you a CD. No, if you bought both the 3DS and the Wii U version, you got the Super Smash Bros. Smashing Soundtrack. So there it is. I have not opened it yet. I really am not a huge fan of video game soundtracks. It's not like I'm going to drive down the street and jam to this. So sealed it may stay. Not for any collection purposes or anything, but just because. All right. This is a Craigslist pickup from last Saturday night. A guy put on Craigslist a bunch of NES, GameCube stuff. And I cherry-picked a few things that I wanted. He had a couple Wii games that I don't have in my collection yet. Trauma Team New Blood and Endless Ocean. That's the first one. There's a sequel as well. Picked those up, I believe. They were $9 total. I also got a couple NES games. Double Dragon. And one I'm really happy for. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Manhattan Project. He knew what these were worth. I think he went to pricecharting.com, got the value, took off a few bucks, threw it on Craigslist. So he's a collector as well. He had some other stuff. He had a repo cart for Bioforce. Oh, what is it? Some dude you play as like a half man, half lion. It's an unreleased NES game that was supposed to come out really late in life, but they scrapped it because of the Super Nintendo was out. But he had that as a reproduction cart with the ROM on it. He wanted $20 for it, but I wasn't too interested in that. But he knew what he had, so that's why I cherry-picked a few things. And I think somebody else came in after me because the ad was removed a day later. So I'm assuming somebody else came in after me and just made an offer on everything that was left and bought them out. So I got what I wanted, Double Dragon, which I love. And I've never actually found this anywhere in the wild or whatever. So really happy to have that in my collection now. All right. Starting with today's G-sales. I thought it was going to suck because I went to the first garage sale. I was there a little bit early. She advertised starting at 8. I roll in about 7:55. She's out there setting stuff up. And I decided just to go up and talk to her. I apologize. I'm sorry I'm early, but I'm just kind of wondering if you have any old video games. And she says, "You're looking for video games?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Oh, we just gave away to my husband's coworker like a huge box of I said, N64? She said, "Yeah, that was it. We found it in our closet, And we were like, who's going to want this? Let's just throw it away. Oh, my coworker may like it. Oh, my God. I mean, I'm sure she's thinking of the irony, too, that the first person in her driveway this morning at her garage sale, before she was officially even starting, was asking about the stuff she just gave away for free because nobody wants it. But I'm just like, oh, a huge box of N64 stuff you just gave away. I probably would have offered you $20 for it, and who knows what's in a huge box. You know, her husband was a teenager on the time the N64 came out, so I'm sure there's Mario 64, Mario Kart, maybe Smash, Zeldas. Oh, crud. So I was like, oh, that's how it's starting. Then I went to a sale, like an indoor garage sale for a school fundraiser. I did a quick walk around and I didn't see anything. So finally, before walking out, I asked one of the attendants if they had any video games. And she's like, no, yeah, wait. Have we sold those video games? Yes. No, they didn't come back. Bring out this huge box and I see a Wii and a bunch of Wii games and what looked like N64 cases. So I go through them. I start, it's a bunch of, crud Wii games. The Wii's in alright condition. And then I had my hopes up because the games were priced at, $2 to $3-ish. Some were even priced at like 50 cents. Then I get to one of the hidden gems for the Wii, a hard to find game, and kind of valuable. Godzilla Unleashed was in that box. But it was marked $25, which is less than what it's worth. It's probably worth $35 to $40 in complete condition. And I was like, but $25? And it had GameStop crud all over it, like sticker residue. It still has some GameStop stickers. Open it up, manual's gone. Check the disc, and it looks like, that viral video that guy took of the GameStop dumpster dive and all the scratched up games? Like, why aren't you donating this? Why are you destroying them? That's what the disc looked like. It looked like somebody took their keys and just went, oh! I was like, when am I ever going to find this again? So she sees me looking, la-da-da. And she's like, if you want, I'll give you the whole box for $125. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Lord have mercy. $25. $125. I was like, what about this game? Like, you have these other games priced at $2, $3. What's with the... Why? Is that 25 cents? No, I'm pretty sure it's $25. We went online and priced them all last night and marked down $5 off those prices, so these are good value. No, it's not. The top-selling eBay price for Godzilla Unleashed is not the price you pay for a crappy cased, GameStop residued, keyed disc, missing manual game. As much as I want a hidden gem like Godzilla Unleashed in my Wii collection, I'm not paying $25 for it in a condition that cannot be played. It'd basically just be saying, hey look, I've got this game. Like if this was rare, but missing the disc. Like, oh look, I've got a case for it. It's worth $40. Woo! So I had to pass. I did, however, find one value in the box. I found this GameCube controller, purple GameCube controller. It is smothered in dust. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see my finger. Just dust. But it was marked 99 cents, which is a really good price with good sticks, good triggers, and the cord is not coming apart or pulling. Good price. And here's what I think happened. They went to GameStop.com and they priced themselves some Wii games. They tried to price some N64 stuff. GameStop doesn't have it. Oh, that must mean nobody wants this GameCube shit anymore. Throw a buck on it. See if somebody will take it. Unfortunately, the GameCube games were crap. They had Dark Summit for $3, which I might have picked up. It's nothing special. But the disc looked like, again, they had a disc-only Harvest Moon for like $11, which I passed on. And I'm glad I did. Alright. So I moved on. I went over to the next town, 10-minute drive. And there's more garage sales advertised over there than there were in my town. So I hit up the first one. And again, it was a, it's not a strikeout if you pick up something, but nothing special. They had 2 PlayStation 3 games. The other one was Guitar Hero Aerosmith, which I passed on. But Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway was out there and complete. And I gave her $1 for it, which she accepted. And, not bad. And something I didn't have. I know my brother is interested in playing through this because he's a big WW2 guy and playing all those old games, and he wanted to play through this, so I may just let him play it when he wants to. But there it is. Alright, so I tooted around at a couple more garage sales. I find another sale with some little kids. And hey, you got any video games? Oh, just this stuff over here. We sold the games for them, though. And they had 2 beat the shit Nintendo DS Lites. One black, one white. They even put the Game Boy Advance covers in the wrong one, in the wrong slots. The white one is dirty and smudged, but surprisingly, the screens are in pretty decent condition. Just a little filthy, but that can be remedied. The black one, however, has seen its better days. Somebody was a little heavy-handed on the stylus. That thing is like dented, the bottom screen. And the top screen, I don't know why they thought the top screen used a stylus, but it is scratched to shit. And I don't know where I put it. Where did I put it? Maybe it's still out in my car. Oh, there it is. They did have 1 charger. Not 2, but I got 1, which is a bonus. However, what'd you pay for them? $5 each? What do you want for them? Hey, Earl, what do you want for these DSs? I don't know, $1 each, $2 each? I said, $1 each? Oh yeah, pick the first price I say. You said it. I'll give you $1 a piece. So I fiddled around in my pocket because I knew in my wallet all I had was 20s. And I had some quarters. I put some quarters in my pocket before I left the house this morning. I had $1.75 in quarters. And I said, oh man, all I got's $1.75. She's like, oh, we'll take that. $1.75 for 2 DS Lites and 1 charger. That's a good deal, eh, Mario? All right, what should I get to next? Went to a garage sale in the same neighborhood, and she said, oh, we got a ton of video games. My son was supposed to go through all that last night, but he hasn't done it. He's the one who does that all. Oh, what do you got? We have everything. PS2, GameCube, Wii. I'm like, you got any older stuff? We got them all. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. But my son's got to go through all that. You got to give him about an hour or so. So I got some breakfast, went to a couple more garage sales, came back an hour later. The son had gone through some stuff and picked out what he wants to sell. There weren't no NES games or Super Nintendo games or Genesis, nothing. There was some GameCube games and some Wii games. I kind of glanced at the GameCube games. Oh, this is good. All right. Let me take a look at the Wii games, because I know there's some hidden gems on the Wii games. There's a stack of Wii games about this big. Huge stack of Wii games he pulls out. There wasn't one worthwhile title in that stack. When you read on NeoGAF or other video game forums, some guys say, the Wii has no games, dude. The Wii's not hardcore, playa. This is a stack of games he's imagining in his mind when he types, the Wii has no games. It's got all the Nicktoons and the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream and I can't remember all the crap. I mean, there wasn't even anything like Deca Sports. At least Deca Sports, I kind of recognize that. I wouldn't pick it up. Man, it was like 30, 35 games of, $5 value at most of the whole thing. So I go back to those GameCube games. And it's not, nothing great. No Marios, no Mario Karts, no Star Foxes, Metroids. What do you want for them? $2 a piece. It's so hard for me to get rid of these. I love them so much that these are the only ones I can even bring myself to get rid of. I have a bunch of others. These are the only ones, but $2, but man, I hate doing it. Like, if you hate doing it, you wouldn't charge $2 because I'm going to cherry pick some for $2. First of all, he gave me Aquaman for $1 because this game is crap, but I wanted to have it. This is basically Superman 64 with slightly better graphics and starring Aquaman. It's probably not even worth $1, but these discs are in great condition and they're complete. But man, I wanted to have that. So I got that for $1. Got 2 Harvest Moon games, A Wonderful Life Player's Choice, and Another Wonderful Life. I don't know if I'm into farming simulators, but these have some value, so I may sell or trade them, but $2 a piece, they're definitely worth that. That's a good one. I'm going to save that one for last. Batman Vengeance. The case or whatever has seen some better days, but it is complete. Oh, sorry, the Harvest Moons, by the way. I'll show the Harvest Moon. Make sure the same disc are in, because you never know with some kids. And there's the Harvest Moon. Da-da-da. And X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. Also complete. But the big one, I can't believe he gave this away for $2. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. With GameStop shit on it. But this is a $30 to $40 game. It's complete. Everything's in really good condition. Disc is great. I'm not a Pokemon collector, though. I'm going to sell this. I might as well get value for it because it has more value to somebody else than it does sitting on my shelf. I have one Pokemon game, Pokemon X for the 3DS. Except now I have 2. I see all these pickup videos, garage sale videos, people buying Leaf Green, Aqua Blue, Red, Fire. Hey, that's great. I never played a Pokemon game. Ever. Until Pokemon X. Ever. It's not something I grew up with. I was that hardcore gamer. Pokemon hit big when I was like in late middle school, high school. Pokemon was for babies. I wasn't a kid when Pokemon came out and got popular. I was, a too cool to be seen with Pokemon teenager. So there it is. It's not on my heart. Never seen the movies, never watched cartoons, never collected the cards, never played the games. I understand people love them. That's why I'm going to get rid of it instead of keep it. All right, now for my big find of the day. I went to this other garage sale and asked about games. Yeah, I've got those in the white. I've already packed those, honey, and I don't know where they went. We can't. I'd like to sell them, but I already packed them. If you'd like to sell them, why didn't you freaking keep them out for your garage sale instead of pack them already? But he's like, wait. No, that's the GameCube. I don't want to keep the GameCube anyway. I'm talking about the Nintendo 64. Are you interested in selling the Nintendo 64? I ask. Will you buy it if I go get it out? Depends on what you have, man. So he opens his garage, digs out a Nintendo 64, and it's dirty. And that's busted. He's like, oh, I'm kind of reluctant. I like playing it. I'm like, Yeah, you see the cake layered dust on this thing. Yeah, you really enjoy playing it. If I had Mario Kart still, I'd keep it. Oh well. He didn't. So I bought it. I offered 20. He came back 40 to 50. We met in the middle at 30. There's the black Nintendo 64 with both the AV and the power cables and the expansion pack. And like I said, layered in dust. That's alright. Has 4 controllers, all in various states of dirt and disrepair, but they're all official Nintendo controllers. This is probably best of the bunch. It just needs to be clean, but the stick is still half decent. And triggers don't stick. This one, triggers not. It's actually not too bad either. At least it snaps back into place. Although you can tell it's going to be a matter of time. But it's dirty, and there's a memory card for it in the back. They need to be cleaned. Oh, this one. God damn, that looks like poop. Who knows? Let's see. That's like that other one. It's seeing it's better. Ooh, it kind of sticks going down. I don't know. Oh, there's like hair stuck in the fucking. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, another memory card. Oh my god, dang it. Are you kidding? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Memory card. Oh my. Hopefully this was. Yeah, it's kind of coming off. Oh, yeah, you want to keep it. Oh, we love playing it so much. Oh my god. That's why it looks like the cat pooped on it. And finally, yeah, this one's really loose. Probably going to sell a few of these, maybe at least 2 to the local retro reseller. Get some credit because I have at least 5 Nintendo 64 controllers, so I'll probably just sell them all. Who knows? Alright, so the 4 controllers, 2 memory cards. There's the jumper pack that, you know, where the expansion pack is right now. That's what he pulled out of it, so he actually kept that. And a Nintendo 64 to Game Boy transfer pack. I've never actually found one of those. And finally, some games. Good games. Resident Evil 2. Mario Golf. Turok 2. Ugh. Perfect Dark. All the late, these are, you know, just need to be cleaned, but they're all in really good condition. WCW versus NWO World Tour, which is the final Aki wrestling game I don't have on the Nintendo 64. I have all the WWE and the other WCW game. So that makes all the ones I want. I won't buy Nitro or Thunder or Mayhem. Finally, Star Fox 64. So 6 games, 4 controllers in various shapes of condition. A dusty as hell but complete system with an expansion pack, 2 memory cards, a Game Boy transfer pack, and the jumper pack, all for $30. Pretty good deal and a pretty good way to end, for now, my garage sale day. I do have a call out to a lady who is selling a Wii, but she forgot where her stepdaughters put all the games, and the stepdaughters are currently in California, and she didn't want to call and wake them up. So she's either going to call me later, or I'm going to give her a call in a few hours to see if she had a chance to call her stepdaughter to find the games, because she's going to do a little package deal with the system and all the games. I just want to see what games she has before I make a definitive offer. So that would be a little icing on this garage sale cake. Not a bad day. Not a bad little haul. I'm kind of happy with myself. I'm broke. I need money. State of Montana, would you please give me my refund? But hey, I'll take it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are out there G-selling or thrifting or Goodwilling or Craigslisting or whatever you're doing, flea marketing to find you some games. Hope you find some good deals. Hope you get some good finds. And I love watching them on YouTube. I love watching what you guys find. So keep on posting them and I'll keep on watching them. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out.